on, my son, get in there. Have some of that Saint Etienne. We've just battered them in the Europa League first leg at Old Trafford. The game has finished 3-0. Thanks for tuning in for this live match reaction. I'm going to do a live match reaction today. Don't usually do that, but because I usually, as I talk, I just forget things that I want to say. But in this particular instance, I thought I'd do a live match reaction because I really enjoyed the game. Just want to say thanks for tuning into the live stream if you did so. So the game finished 3-0 tonight to Manchester United. All the goals coming from our Swedish beast up top there. The man with the prettiest ponytail in all of Sweden, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He's banged in 3 goals tonight, 2 of which we won't really talk too much about because I think they were the result of some absolutely horrendous diving, man. And, even as a United fan who's happy to see these goals go in, I'm a little bit disgusted that they were won in such a fairyish way. I love Zlatan. I think he's a beast, isn't he? He's built like a brick shithouse, the lad. I keep saying it. He's a monster. Yet he falls to the ground like he's made of paper. And as a football fan, I don't like that. As a United fan, I don't like it either. But I'm happy that he scored a freaking hat-trick. But really, that is a bit contentious. The first one for the free kick, he's thrown himself to the ground, he's won the free kick, and then he scored the most luckiest, ridiculous, trickling free kick you'll ever see. It was just such a poor free kick from him. I mean, unless he was meaning to do that, to go through the Saint Etienne defender's legs and ricochet it off, which is quite frankly a load of horse shit, isn't it? It was lucky. Very lucky to score that first goal, and Saint Etienne in the first half were very dangerous. They caused us all sorts of problems. They had a lot of chances. They crafted a lot of chances. The first half was very open. It was very end-to-end. All credit to Saint Etienne. They played a really good game of football, especially in that first half, and created a lot of chances for themselves. If their finishing was on form today, then there's every possibility that they could have got something out of this game. There was times in this game where I was thinking, God, if it had gone a different way, it could be 3-1 to Saint Etienne or something, because that's how many chances they created in that first half. But lucky for us, they scuffed all of them. They were off with all of them. And they pretty much had double daymares with the finishing. The Pogba versus Pogba element of this game was quite interesting because Florentin Pogba, obviously centre-back of Saint Etienne, and Paul Pogba, the most expensive footballer in the world, centre midfielder for Manchester United. Brothers collide, bit of sibling rivalry tonight. And I think Paul Pogba has come out on top. Thankfully, Paul's come out on top. In a really good game of football there, because his passing was brilliant today in the centre of the park there, box to box, defending was excellent, and just creating chances for his teammates. Some of the balls he played over there were brilliant today. The 60-70 yard sweeping one down the right, which created the first chance for Fellaini, I think, which was offside, was an unbelievable pass. The lovely sort of Cantona-esque pass over the top to Juan Mata. Juan Mata's turned and volleyed, and it's gone right at the keeper, but that was a brilliant pass. Make no mistakes about it. And he's done that time and time again this season. The amount of brilliant passes he's put into his teammates, and sometimes, unfortunately, they've not been put away as they should be. How many assists would he have got this season if those chances had been put away? His passing was on display tonight. He's had himself some really good chances himself. Wasn't afraid to have a shot from distance, as he never is. And also had that great headed chance as well, which ricocheted the crossbar. Unfortunate for him not to get a goal in the end there, and he's missed the free kick at the end, because I think he's deserved the goal. Paul Pogba bossed this game of football today. It's the first time I've said that in a very long time, but I think he really did control it well in the centre of the park there, and was unfortunate not to get himself a goal in the end. Another really good performer tonight, I have to give a lot of plaudits to, is Anthony Martial. He played on the left wing tonight, and he was brilliant, as he was in the last game. Whenever he got the ball in a bit of space, he's taking that ball towards goal. He's direct. He's tying the defenders up in knots. He sliced through their defence like a hot knife through butter at times. And he made them look like a complete bunch of melters on a good couple of occasions. Unfortunately for him, he couldn't get the ball in the back of the net tonight either. He's put his well-worked chances right at the keeper on a couple of occasions. But again, what a performance from Anthony Martial. As a great winger's performance. That first run that he had in the first half, I don't know if you saw it, but he just got the ball in his own third, really, and he's just ran about a 2/3 of the pitch to take it towards goal, and he's very nearly capped it off with a great finish. It was a really good save by Raffaele in the Saint Etienne goal in the end there to deny him, and that would have been just one of the best goals I've ever seen, quite frankly, if he put that away. Unfortunately, it didn't go in. But it was still a really great performance from him. You can't argue with that. Out of the two of them, I have to give my man of the match performance to Paul Pogba. I really think he took this game by the scruff of the neck, as you would expect, being a French national, and also his brother playing on the opposite side. It had a lot of interest for him, and he's lived up to expectation today. Paul Pogba's put in a really good performance, but could have easily gone to Anthony Martial. I thought he was brilliant. Generally, the team's performed well, apart from the defence getting cut open numerous times by Saint-Etienne, especially in the first half. We've dealt with it well. Romero, another clean sheet for him. He comes in, he's a bit ropey at the start of the game. Not sure quite what was going on. But he settled into the game. And, good save from him at one point as well to keep it a clean sheet. So all the credit goes to him. I was saying before the game, maybe at this stage we should bring David De Gea in. But Mourinho stayed loyal to him, stayed faithful to him. He's played him earlier on in this competition. Looks like he's given him the competition. And I think he does deserve that based on his performances over the last few games. I think he hasn't really put a foot wrong. So there we have it. We've battered them 3-0. We're going to be progressing through to the next round of the Europa League, barring a ridiculous result over in France on next Wednesday. We've still got another 90 minutes of football to play. But I said before the game that we needed to take at least a 2-goal cushion to France with us just to sort of help our safe passage through to the next round, make it a lot less stressful for us. And we've done that. We've done that actually with a 3-goal cushion. So we go over to Saint-Etienne's place next Wednesday with a 3-goal cushion. And it really takes the pressure off. It takes the pressure off in terms of the squad, in terms of the team you have to put out. I mean, myself included, and a lot of people would probably argue that just get your strongest team out there on the pitch. On the pitch. I've turned into Pepe Le Pew. On the pitch, get your strongest team out there, get the game won, and then bring on some of the other players to rest players, etc. But then it does sort of allow you to go out there and maybe put one or two other players in that you wouldn't necessarily put in the game because you win in 3-0 and you should comfortably get through to the next round. But then we've seen time and time again how much of an error that can actually be. So maybe we should just put a strong team out, same sort of thing as we did tonight, minus Marouane, and then get the job done, and then of course get through to the next round. So really happy with the result. Not so happy with the nature in which we got a couple of those goals from Zlatan. I mean, as I said, the guy's a beast, man. How are you falling to the ground like you make yourself look like a little sissy, man? He does. But he's won himself 2 goal-scoring opportunities there. He's got himself the hat-trick. How many goals is that for Zlatan now? I don't know, but that's 4 in his last 6. So a bit of an upturn now. His stats look a lot better again. Earlier on in the season, he was averaging pretty much 1 a game. He's been a revelation since coming to United. He really has. I mean, the goals he scored, the important goals he scored. However, had another one, really good header ruled offside tonight. And the goals he scored have been ridiculously important for us and won us a lot of games. And he cost nothing. I'm sure he's on a good whack, signing on for all that. But in modern football, to get a player like that, to have an impact like he has and score all those goals for us, it's freaking marvellous. It's absolutely marvellous. So really happy for Zlatan, really happy with United. I think whatever Mourinho said to them at half-time worked, whatever he tinkered with, because second half he came out and they didn't have a chance for a while. Which in the first half it was very end-to-end, Saint-Etienne had a really good first half, but second half they couldn't quite live up to it. United got the job done, and we've ended the game 3-0 up, which is quite unbelievable, really. If you'd have shown me that first half, I was thinking we were lucky going in at 1-0. Saint-Etienne, if anything, deserved to be in the lead. I know we had our chances as well. But it was that sort of a first half. It was very end-to-end. They had a lot of chances and scuffed them. So they'll be absolutely pissed off. They will be saying, oh, this is le gâche testique tonight. They'll be going right for it. They'll be like, je voudrais un anglais au chocolat. Oh, le gâche testique. That sort of thing. So I feel sorry for them, but they've still got a second game to play for, although it's looking like a big mountain to climb against United with a 3-0 deficit. So there you go. Come on, my son. Get in there. We've won the game convincingly tonight against Saint-Etienne. Just want to say, if you tuned in for the live stream, thanks very much for doing that. And if you missed it, make sure you come back for the next game against Blackburn on Sunday in the FA Cup. We'll be doing a live stream for that. So I'll try and do as many live streams for games as I possibly can in the near future. So make sure you come back for that and get involved. Also, please do chuck a like on this video. And as this is a live video, I'm not 100% if these comments that your guys are writing here, which I really appreciate, but they're coming in at a rate that I can't quite keep up with and function properly in my brain and talk at the same time. So apologies if I'm not really responding to them right now. which is why you need to come back after this is published very, very shortly and comment on the video again, because then I'll be able to see that permanently and I'll be able to reply to it. So please do that. Also, chuck a like on this video and share it around social media. It'd be much appreciated. I'm going to leave it there. You're a bunch of legends. Thank you guys for watching. Have yourself a good one. United pretty much through to the next round of the Europa League. Have some of that. A Saint Etienne. Au revoir.